Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm teaching you guys how to make a global leaderboard in Roblox Studio. So it's actually pretty simple, not as hard as you'd think, but as you can see I hit play right here, printed out updated leaderboard, and as you can see I'm right there on the leaderboard. Now I have 0 wins, which doesn't make any sense, but also I got an error because I'm refreshing it really fast, but normally I'd refresh it like pretty slow, but I'm just doing it really fast to actually show you guys. But yeah, don't worry about this little warning right here. But anyways, as you can see though, it does work, right? It does work. I'm on the leaderboard now. There's nobody else on here because I don't have anyone else to come here, but the point is it works, okay? And I'll show you guys how to make it right now. Alright, so anyways, what we're going to go ahead and do is get a new blank base plate. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and create the leaderboard itself. Okay, so we need to create our little part right here. I'll make it like that big, and there we go. We're done. Okay. No, but I'll go ahead and name that. I'll name that global leaderboard. Okay, and actually everybody in the game, in any game, will see this. So that's really cool. That's what's awesome about it. Everyone's gonna see the same thing. So yeah. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and put a GUI inside of it. So we'll put in a surface GUI, and then we're going to go ahead and call it leaderboard GUI, and then we're going to go ahead and create a frame to go in the GUI, and there you go on this side, and then we're going to go ahead and make the frame just bigger, so we're going to scale it up. We'll do 1, and then make the offset 0, and then we'll do the same thing, 1 0 across the whole thing. And then we're gonna go ahead and put a holder for all the things in there. I'll put a frame called holder. So actually let me rename this real quick to I'll rename this to holder. And then oh wait, also make the size on the y-axis 0.9, and then what's going to do is we're going to move that down on the y-axis 0.1, and there we go. Now it just has a little bit of room up there, so we can display like the top bar. So then we're going to go ahead and put another frame in there called top bar. Okay, rename that to top bar, and this will have the stuff like, you know, the rank, the wins, and the player, and all that stuff. So then we'll put in 3 text labels. And then let me make this again the size of it just 1 by 1.10. There we go. So just copy that. Just 1 on the y-axis, and then 0.1 on the x-axis. So we have a little room there that we made. And then we're gonna go ahead and make these a little bit better as well. We'll make the size of these like, you know, 1, and then comma 0, and then maybe 33. That'll be good. Oh, I just messed that up. 1, 0, 0.33, and then I actually did that on the wrong axis, it looks like. So make that 1.33 on the x-axis, and then actually I'm gonna delete all the rest of these. Now I have that, and then I'm gonna duplicate that, and then I'm gonna move each one, or not each one, but just the second one 0.33, and then I'll move the third one 0.66, so that way it fills up the whole thing. And it's not perfect, but if you want to make it perfect, you can. I just can't be bothered to mess with it right now. And also, let me actually make the border size pixel to 0 on all of those, and then I'm going to change the text to each of these. I'll do Gotham bold, and then I'll make this scaled, and then I'll name this text rank. And then I'll do this, I'll rename it to rank, and then I'll do this one, I'll call it player, and then this one will be called wins, or whatever you want to call it, you can call it. But then we'll just go ahead and rename that or put the text there to player, and then text scaled, Gotham bold, and then actually let me make it not all caps. Well, I guess I will. And then this actually is not the prettiest, as you can see. I definitely need to make it a lot better. So wait a minute. I'm going to copy the old one I had, or the old position and stuff. So let me actually go ahead and do that. I'm going to copy just that, and then you guys can copy that if you want. So for the rank, I'm going to go ahead and paste that there. And then for the size, I have it already made. So I'll just paste that right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with each one. And let me actually move that back a little bit. There we go. And then just mess with it so you guys can get it situated. I'm not gonna waste too much time messing with it because it's obviously just for show right now. But if you guys do want to mess with it, I definitely recommend you should. So we'll do maybe 0.3 there, and then for the size, we need something smaller. We'll do like 0.2. That looks better, I guess. Is that what I have the rank? Yeah, okay. And then we move that like a little bit over, like maybe 0.34, 0.4. Okay, and then I'm just gonna scale this one up, and it'll look fine, I'm sure. Okay, and actually, let me go ahead and make that a little bit smaller, like 0.2, and then I'll move that over just a little bit to like 0.75. Okay, there we go. Finally. All right, and now we have that. That's good. And I'm gonna make that named to wins. Okay, rank player wins. Let me actually make this a little bit bigger. I'm sorry, it's just getting on my nerves. Okay, there we go. And then I'll move that over a little bit more into like 3, 3, 3. Okay, that looks good. Good enough. All right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is make this little holder thing. We'll make that a little bit smaller. We'll make that actually, yeah, okay. We'll make this holder thing here. We'll make that just not smaller, my bad, a different color, something like that. Looks good, I think. And there we go. Now it looks decent. All right, so now what we're gonna go ahead and do is actually start scripting this. All right, so first things first, we're gonna need to actually have a little element that we actually have. So like what I mean is we need to have like, you know, like the number 1 or number whatever, and then we need to have our player name, and then we need to have our actual amount of wins. So what I'm going to need to do again here is actually make a little bit of a template thing, and we're going to put that in replicated storage. But let me actually first put it on here, and I'll put it in the holder. So I'll make a new frame, and then I'm going to make it about 0.07 on here. Let me show you actually. I'm going to do 1, 0, 0.07. And then comma 0, and actually let me do 0.10. That'll probably look better. That's probably big enough. There you go. And then I'm gonna paste in just everything I had up here in there again. I think that'll be fine. And then that will be like, you know, for example, this will be like number 1, or no, crap, player name. This will be like number 1, and this can be like, you know, 0 or whatever. This will be my name. So like use code _ tap. And there we go. Now, as you can see, that's how it'll look. Now, obviously, like I said, guys, definitely if you're doing this, make sure you tweak it up a lot because this doesn't look that great, to be honest. But definitely tweak it up. All right, anyways, so now that we have that, now we're going to go ahead and do is move that little leaderboard frame. We're going to actually make that called leaderboard frame. And then we're going to move that into our replicated storage. So that way we can duplicate it and like scale it whenever we need to. All right, there we go. All the setup is done. I think. Yes, okay, it is. All right, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and do our server script service. And then we're going to create a script. And then in the script, what we're going to do is, first of all, set up data stores, okay? Because we wanted to make it actually save data because everyone in the game needs to have the same data. Well, actually, I guess we don't really need data stores because if we're just saving it locally, or we're saving it in the order data store, that'll be fine. So never mind. We're not going to make a data store just for this. We'll make a data store. When we're going to use data stores, that'll be for our we're going to use ordered data stores, but we're not going to make a regular one. We'll just make a little leaderboard setup. So what we're going to do is actually go ahead and just do game.players.player added, and then connect function player. And we need to set up actually wins, so that way they have something to mess with here. So we'll do local leader stats is equal to instance.new folder, and then let me make the leader stats.name equal to leader stats. This is just going to show up on the top left of your screen, like the little, you know, local leader stats for your server, not for like the whole game. Just that way we can actually have something to write to. And then we'll do local wins is equal to instance.new int value, and then we'll do wins.name is equal to wins, obviously, and then we'll do wins.parent is equal to leader stats. And there we go. All right, and then we could do like a whole data store thing where we load everything in, but I don't really want to waste time doing that because I feel like it's not necessary just yet, so we won't do that. So what we're going to do though is just actually get right to the actual leaderboard, or the leaderboard script. So we're going to make another script. We'll call this one leader stats, and then we'll make another one called global or leaderboard. And leaderboard's actual board, okay? Keep that in mind. Leaderboard handler. And then we're going to go ahead and start writing in this script. Now this is going to be the one that I'll actually like do everything for this leaderboard. Like I said, I don't want to do the whole data stores. I feel like it's kind of redundant and it'll waste time. So we'll just do like a little leader stats here, and the data won't save for everyone. It'll just save on your, because it's let me show you what I mean. I'm sorry. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get right in code. Alright, so we'll do, in this new script, we're gonna get Datastore service, because how you make the leaderboards is with the Datastore. Okay, you need to actually save the data somewhere so that every server can access it. So we're gonna do local Datastore service, so you go to game.getService, or :getService, Datastore service, and then we're gonna do local wins leaderboard is equal to Datastore service get order Datastore, and then we're gonna call this like wins leaderboard. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a function. We're gonna call this like update leaderboard or something like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap all this in a p call, because we're about to do some weird stuff. But then we're gonna do local success and then comma error message is equal to p call function. And there we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is actually it's gonna be weird if you've never used if you've never used ordered data stores before. This is gonna look kind of weird, but if you have, well, then you should understand this. But if you never used ordered data stores and you're still confused after this video, then make sure to check out my ordered data stores video. It'll probably make more sense. So then we'll do local data is equal to wins leaderboard, which is a data store, colon get sorted async, and then we're gonna do one with 5 pages, okay, and then we're gonna get the wins page. So wins page is equal to pay or data get current page. All right, and that should work. Okay, and then we're gonna do for rank. So like the rank is that, and then data. Okay, I'm just gonna do well. Let's probably doesn't make much sense. So I'm gonna do a lowercase d just to keep it simple, and then in iPairs wins page. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna do right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do okay, this is gonna look so confusing. I'm trying to I don't know if I should explain this all or not explain it, but basically the point is just bear with me. I'll explain it all at the end, okay? So then we're gonna do our username. Okay, we need to get the username, and we're actually gonna save it to our user ID. So how we get our username is actually we're gonna do game.players get name from user ID async, and then we're going to convert that to a number, because currently it'll be in 64, or no, sorry, the key will be in 64, and then there we go, data.key. All right, and then we're going to do local name is equal to username, and then we're going to do local wins is equal to data.value, actually lowercase v, because that's how the syntax is. All right, and then we're gonna do local is on leaderboard, and then we'll set that equal to false for now. And then we're gonna do is we're gonna check to see if they're on the leaderboard, because we don't want them to put them on the leaderboard again. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and loop through. So we'll do for i through v in pairs game.workspace.global leaderboard.leaderboard GUI.holder, and then get children, okay, and then we're going to do if v.player text, because what we're doing is we're looping through like the holder, right, and it'll have all the frames. And so then if the frame player text, and wait, the rename is okay, I did, is equal to name, then is on leaderboard is equal to true. All right, so if it's equal to true, then we're going to break out of this loop, and then we're not going to actually put on a leaderboard again. So then we're going to do if wins and is on leaderboard is equal to false, then okay, we're gonna do local new leaderboard frame. Actually, I'll abbreviate just like a LB. New LB frame is equal to game replicated storage wait for child leaderboard frame. Okay, and then we're gonna clone it, because we want to actually make you don't want to just take away the only one. So then we'll do new leaderboard frame dot player dot text is equal to name, okay, and then new leaderboard frame dot wins dot text is equal to wins, and then new leaderboard new leaderboard frame dot rank is equal to rank, or dot rank dot text is equal to number, and then we're gonna just put the rank in there, obviously, and then we're gonna do new leaderboard frame dot position. And actually what I'm gonna do is I want to make a little list in here in the holder. I'm gonna try to do that. So let me actually just create a UI list layout, that way I don't have to do any of that. Well, actually, no, because we need to sort it out right. So never mind. That probably wouldn't work. I guess it might, but I don't want to mess with that right now. But what we'll just do is we'll just do new leaderboard frame dot position is equal to udem2.new 0, 0. Okay, for the x and the scale, keep them the same. But then we're gonna do new leaderboard frame dot position dot y dot scale. So basically the size of it, we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna on the y-axis, and then we're gonna add that, okay, to about 0.08, and then times the number of stuff on the leaderboard. So game.workspace.leaderboard.holder. Oh wait, did I get children? Yeah, okay. So game.leaderboard GUI or global leaderboard .leaderboard.GUI.holder get children, and then we're gonna do 0 on the y offset. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the parent, which is gonna be the holder, obviously. So we'll do the leaderboard.parent is equal to game.workspace.global.leaderboard.holder. All right, and there we go. And now that should be it. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and do one more thing. We're actually going to go ahead and do if not success, then we're going to print out the error message, because there can be errors with this. This is a data store. So we'll do that. And then we're going to do, we need to actually update it. So we're going to make a while loop down here. Okay, and what this while is going to do is actually going to save the data. Okay, it's going to save the data. So we're going to do for_player in pairs game dot players dot or get children. We can do get children. We'll just do get players though. Get players, and then we're going to do wins leaderboard dot or colon set async player dot user ID. Actually, I did a capital P. Let me make that to a lowercase p. Player dot user ID, comma player dot leader stats dot wins dot value. Okay, so we're gonna save the wins value. All right, and then we're gonna clear the rest of it. So we want to clear everything else. So we'll clear everything else. So we'll loop through all the holders and destroy it. So we're gonna do for_v in pairs game.workspace.global.leaderboard.leaderboard.GUI.holder get children, and then we're gonna delete everything in there because we don't want to. We're gonna delete everything in there in the holder, and then we're going to just do frame destroy, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm trying to think. Okay, there you go. And we're gonna run the function, which is update leaderboard, and then we're going to go ahead and print out. Okay, we updated it, so printed out updated, and then we're going to wait 30 seconds. We don't want, actually we'll just do 10 for now, but whenever you're in a real game, I would recommend doing like 60 seconds, because when you're doing a lot of saves, there's a chance that it'll throttle, so definitely make it a lot higher. But let's go ahead and hit play and see if it works, and it should. Now, I didn't explain this too well, I know, but okay, my bad. We need to publish the game, by the way, guys. So go ahead and go to File up here, and then Publish to Roblox, and then just hit Create New. Or if your game's already published, it should be fine. But just publish it right there like that. There we go. Game settings, options, enable studio access to API services. We need to actually have data stores, obviously. So then we'll go ahead and hit play again, and it should work. So let's see if this works. Hit play, and then as you can see, it updated already, and we are not on there yet because we didn't actually save anything. But let's go ahead and see if this works, and let's wait 10 seconds, and then position not a valid member of frame. What? Oh, wait a minute. It should be. Wait a minute. How is that not a valid member of frame? Okay, we got an error saying our new leaderboard frame, okay, is position. Okay, it's a typo, right? It's a typo. Okay, one second, guys. Listen, when stuff like this happens, look up how to spell the word, okay? Because if I'm messing up because of a typo, I'm triggered, okay? No, it's not a typo. What's going on here, boys? Why does it say that? Why? Okay, wait, for real, like what the heck? Position is not a valid member of frame. Okay, well, okay, let's look at the frame, guys. If it's not a valid number frame, let's look at it, okay? So let's see the frame, and then position. How? I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. I hope you guys are confused as I am, because I don't understand how position can't be a valid number or frame. Dot position. Oh, okay, there's a typo right here. My bad, guys. Okay, so okay, always check for typos because it sometimes can be an issue. It's kind of crazy how much typos can be an issue. I actually spelled it wrong over here. It's funny because some of you probably noticed that too, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, dude, look!" And you can't say anything. It's kind of funny, but anyways, so now let's go over here. And as you can see, we're on the leaderboard, as you can see, and then it'll update in a second here. It'll update with my new stuff, and here we go. Wait a second, and oh wait, it already did update. You might be able to see it update because it actually deletes everything and then it pastes it all again. But okay, as you can see, it kind of deleted for a split second. You can kind of see it because what it did was it deleted everything and then it created it all again, which is what this function does right here, right? Now, most of the time, honestly, you don't really want to display someone with only 0 wins. So you can do like if a win is greater than 0, if you want to do that. But obviously, we need to test it out, so I didn't. But if you get more people in your game, then it'll obviously update and it'll all save and all that good stuff. So yeah, we didn't actually make it so your wins save. So you definitely want to add that in if you want it to actually save, like or load into your wins up here. But it will save in the data store for the leaderboard, okay? But it won't save in your leader stats because we didn't set that up. But yeah, so it does work, but it doesn't work for your leader stats because we didn't set that up. So yeah. Hope that makes sense. But if we actually go ahead and hit play again, actually, I need to change it now because I want to show you guys what I mean. But let me go ahead and go to current server. Let me change the player. Just go to tab leader stats. I'll change that to like 50 or something. And then when it updates again, it'll be updated to 50, as you can see here. So let's wait a second, and here we go. It's still loading. And there you go. I think it's 50. And oh, I just knocked over the whole leaderboard. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But as you can see, it worked. Now I know I didn't explain it. I know I didn't explain much this video, but if you guys don't understand how ordered data storage works, then go watch my ordered data store tutorial. I'll try to leave a link somewhere. But definitely go look it up if you can't find it. It's called ordered data store or the DevKing. So yeah. All right, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.